So this is the Apex EDC Tool Organizer that I have created for my needs. So what do I have here? There is a flashlight that I can still operate even without taking it out. And then I have a multi-tool and knifeless because it's illegal for me to carry around something with a blade. And then my key organizer here, a nail clipper if I need. So it's really simple, just something that I need every day to carry and organize the tools without these items being just in my pocket. So it's just one thing. And then of course organizers are great for you to just transfer it to your pocket or your bag to carry around your important tools and items organized. It has been less than a year, sometime in September of 2023, that I started my leather crafting because I needed a pocket organizer for my pocket tools. So these were my very first attempts in the leather crafting. Um, so I was looking at online stores like Etsy, and I was looking for pocket organizers that were something that could answer my needs because I usually would carry a something like a flashlight, a key organizer, um, and a pocket tool. So these are specifically something that I carry. I have more, but these three are the most essential. And normally, when I was looking at these um, items, the pocket tools that were on sale, somehow they fall short in what I need. So basically, when I looked at their dimensions, I looked at their designs, and really sometimes they would seem to not fit exactly what I needed. So in this case, I thought to myself, what if I just started doing it myself? So a custom type of pocket organizer made of leather, and then how hard is it? So I, s- I just watched a bunch of videos about leather crafting, and these were just some of the first things that I did. So I started making my own patterns, designing them, sketching, and yeah, this one is particularly the very first ever, I guess, a study of sorts of eventual patterns. So these are, well, this is not really leather, but something that I wasn't using, like a table mat, and I tried doing some stitches. Okay, so I was just stitching whatever and however I would understand to stitch this. I don't think, yeah, this is not properly done. This was my first ever venture into creating some sort of design whereby I can carry something that's a bit medium size multi tool. This multi tool, by the way, is knifeless. So in my country, it is illegal for you to carry around something like a knife, anything sharp that can be interpreted as a weapon. So therefore, I took out the knife and replaced some of the tools here. This particular tool is the Leatherman rebar. Yeah, there is a knifeless version, but I like, yeah, but it's only available in that silver color. And then so I wanted that black, so therefore I had to modify this. I bought the tools and then some of the parts and replace that knife with something else. So this is the multi-tool because, okay, so normally, of course, you would not need this every day. but it's there in your pocket. And honestly, I would say that I would use this like every 2 weeks or so when there's a need for me outside of the house. So it's always good to have this inside your pocket. So during emergency cases, I mean during emergencies, when I if you need to break glass, I have a glass breaker um, tip here. So and then if I'm handling something hot and I needed to, yeah, you get the picture. So it's really a good idea to have something like this with you at all times, and it's small enough. So let me just try it out in this prototype that I made. Something like that, and of course a small flashlight. Okay, so flashlight, I could say that I use it like 3 to 4 times a week, because in my neighborhood sometimes it gets dark when I'm walking about, and there's not a lot of light, so I use a flashlight to do that. And then some provisions here for other tools, like say if I want to place in some sort of ballpoint pen, small one, mini, like this Lamy, and you could do that. But this is just a prototype. Okay, so but then it falls short again, and I needed something that to also accommodate all of these three things. So 3 items. So these 3 things that I needed. So and then I came up with rudimentary designs for this, which is this. So it fits here, there. Again, it misses out the accommodation for this multi-tool. And so therefore, I started with creating this design. So okay, normally I let me just show you something that is normal. Okay, normally, this is a typical tool organizer, pocket organizer. So you could see, like this one's particularly from the big idea design, and you have a screwdriver set here. That's it. But of course, it's not answering to my needs. So from based on this, I also tried to replicate that design, and this is what I got. So basically, you can fit in your multi-tool, and with a snap button to secure it, and of course any type of flashlight that can fit here, even accommodate something that is longer. And this is the typical, well, without minus this is a typical type of scenario, or the what's available in the market, and you can somehow I can fit in my key organizer, something like this. So this is a typical thing, but it's very thick, because this is bump here really increases um, that thickness in your pocket. So so that's the typical thing. So and then I said, what if I do another section here that accommodates this, and came up with something like this. But then this became larger. So this is another set I did, and this could accommodate the 3 things. Okay, so this one stays home because it's too big in my pocket. Okay, so it really fills up my pants pocket exactly, and it's hard to get things out. And yeah, it's kind of heavier. You could do, yeah, you could have something mom. You can fit in a lot more tools, like this Swiss Army knife, and then this one big idea um, slider cutter. and some tools here. So this kind of what I did here is I am using this as my at home um, drawer organizer or backpack if I need to have these tools. So this is a Leatherman Wave. So this one stays home. I don't carry this around because this has a knife serrated, and then this is the blade knife. So this is something that I don't carry in public. So this stays home when I need um, some pliers, like to cut something or use the tool implements here. Oops, this is sliding. Okay, so that's not good. So anyway, this is too large. So this is too small and it's going to um, be thicker. So I didn't want that. So I came up with something, a design language, and I'm calling this the Apex. So this is the two prototypes in real leather. Okay, so this one is these leather are or I don't I guess I'm there's sort of vegetable tan, but I don't know. There's no description exactly what they how they how these are are treated. They don't smell so good. Okay, nothing is there. So anyway, so the Apex design, which I have two versions. The first one is this, so I could accommodate even an air tag. So basically, the three implements can be here. So I have my multi-tool and then your key organizer. So I there's like three layers, of course. Here you can implement bigger tools if you need to, but then this is the purpose. Okay, so one advantage of having to create your own custom um, tool organizer is really it caters to your needs. So basically, this is the Baton 3 all by Olight. It's the smallest flashlight. Um, Not really the smallest, but the shortest flashlight that I could find, and with 1,000 plus lumens. Very bright and it's rechargeable. So here I have this provision where I love this flashlight because um, when you from time to time I charge it up with its magnetic charger like so, and it stays on my desk. Okay, so the advantage of this is really all about that thinness, the thinnest profile, but yet not too big. So I compare this, the footprint, they're almost the same, except, of course, this is a thinner type of implementation because this is not bumping out. So I like that this is more ideal than this. So this is more ideal. So another iteration where I I had this bigger pocket, front pocket, so I extended this, and this is what the result was. And then I kind of tweak the dimensions here, so this becomes more uh, accommodating for the key organizer. So you can see the Trivax. Okay, so this is by Trivax. Okay, so I'm not going to show you my keys here. Um, you can see. Let's see that, and then put in your key organizer and then your flashlight. Now, the flashlight could be larger or longer, and this is another flashlight, the Olight Warrior, and yeah, this one is great because I like this back button. You could if I could turn it on like this. So it has a back switch. I like that, and you could slip in this, for example, and then when you need to use it while still in the pocket organizer, you could do that. Okay, so the Warrior has been my constant flashlight, and then you could slide in an air tag so that you won't lose this. So this is has been what 6 months in use already. So the Apex organizer, and recently, just last night, I've updated it to this. Okay, so it's the same design, except now the material is Pueblo. This is ordinary type of leather from China, sourced from China, and this is the Pueblo from Italy. As you can see, I've updated, of course, with the bad design logo, and yeah, personalized name, and the AirTag is here. Now, this is not so hard. I mean, this is not so easy to take out, but you can slide in a plastic ballpoint pen and push out the AirTag. So that's the main point here. So it's not easily going to slip out. So we could see, let's transfer these tools. Let's go. So this is this has been just constructed last night, so it's kind of difficult and still very stiff. Um, this whereas this one is quite a bit more soft. This one is stiff, and rightfully so, because this is 2 millimeters in thickness. Normally, um, the stuff that I get is roughly about 1.6 millimeters. You have your key organizer, your multi-tool, the knifeless one again, and then a flashlight. So this is kind of tight because again, this is the difference is the consistency of this one is thicker and stiffer. That's why it's not fitting as well as before. So that's that, and then still I can charge this if I need to from time to time magnetically with its proprietary charging dock by Olight. So the Warrior. Okay, so it's pretty hard for me to get this out. I have to push because it's kind of, yeah, eventually this is going to loosen eventually. But this is the current design, and I wanted this color combination to sort of match my latest wallet, which is the modified Johnny wallet. I think I'm matching color combination. Okay, so this is in Grigio or gray and Nero or black Pueblo. You can see my the slogan of my brand, which is the bold, adventurous, dynamic for bad design leather. Personalized AirTag, and this is, and then here I have I can fit in a nail clipper by Vitronox for those times that you need to clip your long fingernails. And yeah, I enjoyed actually the the construction of this and learning from proper cutting, for example, and the proper treatment of this edge with tokenol. Yeah, you're burnishing it properly, cutting it as straight as you can with a Japanese skiving knife, exactly 90 degrees. Yeah, burnish all the edges, proper punching of the holes, proper everything. So this is done with, of course, AutoCAD or CAD, computer drawing, and then I printed out the layout and taped it to the leather material to punch it out and cut. So far, this is where I am with my leather crafting skills. It's really fun to be able to do design, learning from others, designing something to your own needs, and then crafting them and seeing the results. Okay, so in seeing the results and of course using them, that's the advantage of just creating your own stuff. And I'm proud of being able to create these. So again, this is the Apex EDC Tool Organizer. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you next time. Bye.